Move on to another game here on Saturday, and that's the New Mexico Bowl between UTEP and Fresno State. And one of the topics that is going to come up throughout bowl season here, Chris, is coaching changes and what that means for the kids here. Quarterbacks that are hitting the transfer portal, coaches getting signed, going, oh, no, I want back on this football team. They sit at an 11.5-point favorite here, Fresno State, after opening up around 14. The total in this game, 51 to 50.5, depending on where you're shopping at. Utah and Fresno State, Chris.
So, yeah, we have an interim coach here as their head coach has moved on. And we have a weird situation. That's with Fresno State. We have a weird situation with Fresno State's quarterback. You alluded to it. Jake Hayner. He opted out, wanted to go into the transfer portal, and then changed his mind and came back. And before he came back, a lot of the fans, some of the teammates have publicly totally trashed him. I don't know what's going on in that locker room. This is one of those motivation games where you just don't know what you're going to get. Let me tell you what you're going to get from UTEP. UTEP, I do not think is a very good football team. I think their resume is flawed. And I think if these were two teams trying really hard, Fresno State would smoke them. The problem is UTEP pretty close to where this is going to be played. I think they're going to be thrilled to be here because this might be their first bowl game in 20 years, and all their fans are going to pack that stadium. I don't know that anybody's leaving Fresno, California to go to New Mexico. I think UTEP can keep it close just because of we got one team fighting like hell to be here. Dana Dames, the head coach for UTEP, is obviously doing a really good job there because that team used to be a complete dumpster fire, and they've made bowl eligible. They're pretty good.
Pat Hill would have had them travel, Chris, out from the valley there down to New Mexico, but we don't know about this coaching staff or even when they're even going to take over. Now, also, Kyle, you take a look at this game because you do have the coach that's going to be new next year is Jeff Tedford. If you take a look at the quarterback here who enters the transfer portal and then says, hey, you know what, this guy Jeff Tedford, no, he's the coach, Aaron Rodgers, I want in. Obviously, we don't know the situation that's going to take place in the bowl, and I doubt that the guy went into the transfer portal and he's going to be the quarterback again here in the bowl game, but that'll play out right in front of us on Saturday. Take a look at a heavy favorite here with Fresno State. Your thoughts and opinions maybe on a total or a side in this one, Kyle?
Well, let me make one thing clear. As a guy who lived in Southern California a long time and has gone through Fresno, if you have a chance to leave Fresno, you get the hell out of Fresno. It is
for New Mexico. You don't want to live in the valley? You don't want to live in the valley?
It's not anything different. New Mexico may as well be Fresno. Fresno, Bakersfield. I mean, these are terrible towns that you never want to visit or find yourself stuck in ever in any way, shape, or form. You look at UTEP, lost 4 of the last 5 games, right? This was a 6-1 team. Now they're 7-5. You don't feel great about betting that. And then you look at Fresno State, absolute dumpster fire. It's a dog or pass situation for me, but of all the games on this one, even the Jackson State, South Carolina State, where the information's hard to find, this would be the one I stay the hell away from. How can you trust either one of these teams? I'm not taking a team that's lost 4 out of 5. You just lost by double digits to UAB. You lost to double digits to University of Texas San Antonio. I mean, I didn't even know that's a college football team, for Christ's sake. Hard to trust UTEP, but Fresno State, way too many issues going on here. It'd be dog or pass for me, but if you want to be smart with your money and probably not lose some of that Christmas money, stay the hell away from this game.